evening, ladies and gentlemen, you wonderful boys and girls, and all you lovely people out there. I'm Muskan Chaudhary, and I'm going to be hosting So and So Gala Night. It's going to be a great event. No, it's going to be a while until an anchor or MC like me can say this to a live audience in flesh and blood. And as much as it hurts, trust me guys, it's not that bad. Why? Because we are connecting virtually, and how? I got an opportunity to connect with a few corporates and help them with a few team building activities. It was a lot of fun. In this video, I'm going to share with you how an anchor or MC like me can help corporates by enhancing creative skills in people working for them, or with a few team building activities. If you're interested, please keep watching. Love rules. Now they say that you should always begin with a bang and take it to another level, but I believe that simplicity rocks. Begin with love rules and you're going to be thanking me forever. And this will change the dynamics of any group. So here's how love rules goes. You can follow me if you want. All you have to do is take 3 deep breaths with me. Let's go. And tell us in 3 sentences or 3 words in the chat box 3 things you love about yourselves. Only 3 things. I've got some fantastic answers whenever I've done this exercise. It goes like, I love that I'm a people's person. I love that I can discover new musicians. I love that I can now finish all the books I've not ever read or they've been incomplete. I love that I can do carpenting for a while every day, and so on and on. So there you go. You have, with your first very exercise, spread a lot of love amongst everybody. They all love themselves, and that's a great start. It changes dynamics in any group. Now you could also have round 2 of this one. Mostly these attendees are colleagues of each other. They've been working together for a while. You can ask them to ask each person to tell 3 things about the others, about one of their colleagues that they love, and each one can do it for the other one, or form them in groups and make them do it. It's a great exercise even this way. So round 1, round 2, take it up anyways. Our next exercise, move it. Move it is quite a delight because quite literally everybody gets to move it. All the presenter has to do is say walk, jump, run, stop. 4 actions. Interchange the order if you want to, and the attendees have to follow. Walk, jump, run, stop. It's great because everybody gets to stretch their arms, legs, and that's where the anchor or the presenter gets more of their attention, more of their focus. Now round 2 of this one could also be that you interchange walk to jump. Like you could say walk and mean jump. You could say run and mean stop. So change it however, and watch the fun. Watch all the attendees give you all their attention. Guess who? Guess who is another hilarious activity, and it connects people to each other like anything. Now in this one, the presenter asks in advance for the attendees' childhood pictures. Childhood could mean when they were 15-year-olds, or when they were 5-year-olds, or even when they were babies. Any pictures, childhood memories, okay? And then the presenter makes a PowerPoint presentation, or maybe puts them in the chat messenger box, and each attendee gets a turn at guessing who is in the picture. So each person gets 1 picture. And if you are lucky, you could just get your own picture. You never know. So this is really hilarious, and if you've got 25 to 30 people attending your session, it can take quite some time and it's great fun. So definitely try guess who. By now all of you must be wondering that, okay Muskan, all this is fine, but what about enhancing creative skills, which the title mentions? We haven't spoken about that yet. Let me break the news to you guys that nobody, not even I, can teach you how to be creative. That's because we were all born creative. Some of us followed this creativity throughout the adulthood. Some of us let it go like a childhood fantasy. Some of us were encouraged. Some of us were ridiculed, mostly by our own loved ones. In other words, creativity requires courage. Courage to love your own self. And we just saw a few minutes ago how much each one of us loves our own selves, right? So Like I told you, creativity cannot be taught, but we could definitely share tools which will help enhancing our creative skills. So here goes. Now, a lot of times when I begin to write something, it could be a poem, a story, a 1 minute script, or even a script for any of my events, a lot of things start with gibberish. Yeah, they begin being only gibberish, and this is what a lot of writers will also tell you, that they have thoughts in their mind but they don't know how to pen them down. The only thing we can do here is keep at it, and this gibberish turns into gold once in a while. So remember, gibberish to gold, G to G. Let's do a fun gibberish process right now. We've got two teams, Team A and Team B. Each member from each team gets a turn to say one line. So like, it could be like, okay, once upon a time there was a king, Team B. The king loved pink flowers. But the king's son loved to play with only and only footballs. And Team B could go on with something else. So whatever comes to their mind, remember each person gets a turn, and it's a lot of fun. So there is no doubt that by the end of everybody's turn, you will come up with a narrative. If everybody's attentive and keeping it clean, there will be a narrative, or there could be a thought you could take out of it, or there could be a phrase, or even there could even be poetry sometimes. You could have spoken word poetry out of it. So this is a brilliant exercise to see how all of us are creative, and it's so simple, so easy to do it in such a short span of time. This can also have a rapid fire version, like the presenter could come up with quotes, and whichever teams make those quotes funnier quotes are the winners. I'll give you an example. The quote being, "Life is beautiful, let's take time to smell the flowers." The funnier version being, "All flowers smell like my body odor, yet life is beautiful." The next quote being, "Believe in yourself." The funnier version, "Believe in Donald Trump." Okay, and then there's another quote, "Speak the truth and you will never have to remember anything." Funnier version being, "Speak the truth and nobody will ever let you forget anything." So you could find your own funny versions, funny quotes like this, and whichever team gets the most number of right ones is the winner. So this is also a lot of fun. Do try the rapid version of it. So now I think we all agree that all of us are creative, and it just takes some time for creative juices to keep flowing. When you have fun involved, then everybody gets creative just like that. So there could be few more games like maybe 3 truths and 1 lie. This is a very common one. Like each person gets a turn and says 3 things which are true about them and 1 thing which is not true. And the others have to guess what is true and what is false. This is a lot of fun. Now another very, very silly one but interesting one is if you've got like 25 members in the attendees, we start counting from 1 to 25. Now, the chances are that 2 people will say 2 together, or 8 people, or a couple of more people could say like the number 8 together. So whenever that happens, we go back to start counting from 1. So 1 to 20 or 1 to 25, and that's also a lot of fun. Now the next one we're going to have is also going to be really rapid and quick. So this one is called Pass the Ball. I've got the ball and I'm going to be passing it, naming one person and also naming a thing, and that's what everybody else does. If someone slows down, then they're out. It's as simple as that. So I pass first and it goes Akshay, light. Akshay will pass Riya, book. Riya will pass Pankaj, water. Pankaj will pass Prakash, lipstick. So go on and on and on. And whenever you see anybody stuttering or mumbling and all that, then they are out. So, and make sure everybody gets a chance and it comes back to the presenter, and that's when the game ends. Now the last exercise in our team building session is something which gets everybody up and running, and it's one of my favorites. It's called scavenger hunt. Very simple. I usually do 4 to 5 rounds, and I'll share with you how I do one of my rounds. So I have a list of items which are like a combination, and it becomes like one item. So in my first round, first and foremost, I have a body shower, a loofah and a towel. So go rush, get it. The second item, pillows and an alarm clock, a proper alarm clock. The third one being phone charger, pen stand, eraser, all 3 together. A carton, a wall hanging and a book is my 4th one. Fifth one, a bracelet, sindoor and yoga mat. So whoever gets whichever items first, you could do 4 rounds, 5 rounds, or even maybe more than that. So whoever gets more items is the winner as usual. Now the fun part, of course all this is fun, but there is even more fun to it. So you will obviously have one winner from each round. What you could do is ask each winner to set up a performance using whatever props they have, and everybody else could sing for them. We are all Bollywood fans here. So this is also a lot of fun, and whoever gives us the best performance is the winner of the scavenger hunt. Now the second round, you do not tell them at the beginning. You finish one round and then you go on to round number 2. That's it guys, we're at the end of the video. I truly enjoyed sharing each one of these exercises and I hope you guys enjoyed watching them. They're very simple, very basic, but I think in times like these, we really need to connect with each other before we move on in life, And please use these team building exercises or creativity enhancing skills, and if you find them helpful, please do the needful. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.